第4组，请上台。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're happy to tell you a story. Miss Nelson is missing! When you talk about Miss Nelson, you will hear
Miss Nelson, Miss Nelson, Miss Nelson is nice and sweet. Miss Nelson, Miss Nelson, Miss Nelson is great
and lovely. However, Miss Nelson faced a tough problem. The kids in room 614 were misbehaving again. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school.
Nelson and principal sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Ha ha ha.
Now, settle down, class. But the class would not listen. They giggled and made faces.
Hey, look at my funny face.
Ha ha!
That's funny.
They were even rude during story hour, and they always refused to do their lessons. I'm not doing my lessons!
Neither am I.
Oh my, something will have to be done. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school.
Well, now we can really act up.
They began to be crazy.
Party time. We can do what we want. Not so fast.
A woman in an ugly black dress stood before the class.
I'm your new teacher, Miss Viola's one.
Where is Miss Nelson?
Yes,
where is our teacher?
Never mind that. Open your math books. Keep them open now.
The kids did as they were told. They could see that Miss Viola was a real witch. She meant business. Right away, she put them to work, and she loaded them down with lots of homework.
We'll have no story hour today. Keep your mouth shut. Sit still. And if you misbehave, you'll be sorry.
The kids in room 614 became very distant. I never worked so hard. Days went by and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson. After all, she was pretty nice.
I miss Miss Nelson so much.
Aha!
Maybe we should try to find her. We should go visit the police.
Detective Miss Mark was assigned to the case. He listened to the story and then scratched his chin.
I think Miss Nelson is missing.
Missing! 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 Well, he wasn't very much help.
The kids went to Miss Nelson's house.
Knock, knock!
Knock, knock!
Knock, knock!
No one answered the door. In fact, the only person I did see was the wicked Miss Viola coming up the street.
Oh no! Here comes Miss Wong! If she sees us, she'll give us more homework.
Let's get out of here.
They got away just in time. Phew. The next day,
Maybe something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. Maybe she was got by a shark. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars.
I know. Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies. That seems unlikely. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
the kids in room 614 became very discouraged. It seemed like Miss Nelson was never coming back. They thought they would be stuck with Miss Viola's one forever. Suddenly, they heard footsteps in the hall.
Here comes the witch!
Hello, kids.
Miss Nelson!
Did you miss me?
We certainly did! Miss Nelson, where were you?
That's my little secret. How about story hour?
a secret.
Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet right next to an ugly black dress. I will never tell.
Oh dear, I'm working on a new case. I'm now looking for Miss Viola's one.
The end.
时间5分18秒。